Guys, to another October 2024 read. We're going to get right into it. I'm going to roll the astro dice, see who we're reading for. I'm going to pull an oracle. We're going to get into a spread, find out what's going on in the energy, and then we're going to go over the first of the 12th house with the transits and find out what's changing for whatever sign I pull for. All right, the start of this reading, I do have Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Pisces remaining. We're going to see which one we run into first. All right. If any other sign that comes out that I have already read for, I will continue to roll the dice. See what's going on here. All right, I've got the energy of Sagittarius in the 10th house. It's giving Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces energy. So we're going to go with Pisces first. All right. Let's do energy deck for Pisces. I did pull quite a bit of decks out here. I just wasn't sure. Let's go with this energy deck here. One second, you guys. Okay. All right, let's get right into it. What's going on for Pisces? Storm warning. Uh-oh. The 10th could be of significance. And Pisces, the 10th is the day that we have the first quarter moon in Capricorn in your 11th house. All right. What's going on with storm warning? Victory. Why do I feel it's given like an unexpected win? All right. Possibly even by the 28th of October. I'm looking at 10/28 here. All right. An unexpected win. Let's see why. We've got envy here. Journey and 4th chakra with the heart chakra. I'm not sure if you have a group of people that are envious of your journey here and how much you've tapped into the energy of your heart space, whereas it may have started off with feeling a bit off path with the storm warning, but actually coming out as an unexpected victory. And then we've got the energy of financial constraints. That's been coming up collectively overall, so don't get afraid. All right, let's see. And then community. Down at the bottom is hostilities. All right, Pisces. So it looks like you've got some deception, envy, jealousy over some sort of unexpected victory that you've had on your journey here. Pertaining to you tapping into the heart chakra and overcoming some sort of financial constraint with a specific community of people. That's what it looks like here. Let's get into it. I chose to pull the Light Seers deck for this. Just going to get a good shuffle in real quick. Welcome in, you guys. There's the moon in Libra down at the bottom of the deck as I split it. Sagittarius' energy could be of significance. It came out on your astro days, so career. And something pertaining to Libra's energy. All right, with the solar eclipse that happens on the 2nd. This could be a brand new journey coming up for you here. Pertaining to your house of communities of people. All right, we spoke about Capricorn being in your 11th house with the first card that came out, that first quarter moon on the 10th. So first quarter moons bring in the energy of where you're like, your potential is tested. All right, are you committed to your journey here? That's what it looks like. Let's speak about the storm warning. What's happening here? All right, so Seven of Pentacles, you definitely are invested in something. Page of Wands. And the Emperor. I'm not sure if you're going to receive some sort of message from a masculine energy. Could be an Aries that wants to invest in you. Storm warning would be unexpectedly, okay, with this message coming in. You're having some sort of victory here. We got the Four of Cups and the Ace of Swords. If you felt that you were being rejected by this person, there could definitely be some sort of communication that takes place with the Ace of Swords pertaining to some sort of conflict. All right. I've got the Empress down on the bottom of the deck, so the Emperor and the Empress is now here. All right, this could definitely be the possibility of starting some sort of new project. All right, if you felt that this person was ignoring you, if you felt that you missed out on an opportunity with this person, I feel there's going to be a conversation that comes up that ends up taking care of some sort of conflict, all right, some sort of challenge that you have been going through here. Let's look at why envy is here. The challenge could be definitely with finances, because the Empress is all about the energy of your resources, right? Take a look at envy. All right, so Three of Pentacles. There could be others that are collaborating, all right, or wanting to collaborate with you with whatever it is that they're envious about. All right, listen. From the Three of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles, that's a huge jump. You've got Seven of Pentacles already laid out. This is something that you're already invested in. All right, so three more is going to get you directly to that 10. All right. Those that may have been envious of you in the past are now seeing that whatever you're invested in looks like big money. That's what this looks like. And it's stepping right into the energy of Empress energy, and you already got this Emperor that's wanting to come in and have a conversation with you about it. All right. Let's see what else. It's like potential for long-term stability. All right, foundation. Maybe these people were envious at first, but now want to collaborate with you. All right, so that everyone is included here making money. That's what it looks like, okay? There's a Knight of Cups energy here. This could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, and or a Pisces. All right. Maybe this person here is envious if you are contributing in any way to a family dynamic. Could be with whoever this Knight of Cups is. But who is the Knight of Cups to the Emperor energy? Unless this is the message that needs to come through of, I'm envious of what you have going on. I want parts, right? Let's go out. Let's have a date. Let's talk about it. It's giving conversation messages. All right, let's look at the journey. See what I said? There's deception. There's envy there. All right. It seems to be like there's a trick behind something. Someone has a motive here is what I mean. Someone is trying to end something for you. With the Death card. Pertaining to your journey. This is their strategy and the way that they come in. They're heartbroken. There could definitely be where whoever it is that's envious of you, it could be that you're collaborating with this person in your family dynamic. That could be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces that are envious about your shockingly, victory here. And where on your journey, this person feels like they're being left behind as well. All right, so there could be deception in this person's energy because they know that it's about to come to an end. with the Three of Swords. This person feels the pain before it even happens, it looks like. And if it's a Scorpio, then they normally tune into their deep emotional feelings. They know. They're very intuitive themselves. All right. Let's look at the 4th chakra. So it's definitely given the masculine seeing where you're invested, wants to have more so a message of whatever trying to come through, but there's conflict in between this Emperor and this Empress energy. All right, someone feels either left out in the cold, feels rejected, feels that they are not getting the attention that they want. They could definitely be walking around looking bored, discontent. It's giving those energies. But they're envious about the process of, or the progress of the Empress and their journey, because they feel like they're being left behind here. All right, let's look at the 4th chakra with Archangel Raphael. There's definitely hostilities. It's showing here on the bottom of the deck, pertaining to romance as well. And it's all over someone's victory, because it fell out over here. All right, or the truth of someone's victory. Maybe someone gained clarity about someone having some sort of victory on their path here. Anyway, let's move on. 4th chakra, heart space. Yeah, someone's manifesting. Big time manifesting. Wow. Big time. Through the energy of the heart space. The sun is the energy connected to source. And the sun is associated to Leo's energy. Leo rules the heart in the body. All right. Someone is really manifesting through what it is that they love. And if they're leaving their person behind, that person is feeling like this. Strategy on how to be able to overcome and transform the energy of some sort of heartbreak. All right. Venus and Scorpio. There could definitely be lots of possessiveness here. Obsession, jealousy, envy over someone's win. All right. This person that has the open heart chakra has so many options available to them right now that it's putting their person almost in a sense of anguish, feeling like they're being left behind. There's nothing to express there. They're envious of someone having a quick jump, all right, pertaining to what it is that they're completely attached to here. All right. Interesting, because the number on this envy card is the number 20. It could be someone's ascension that's happening here. And it looks like this person is looking up towards this person heading towards the divine light. You guys see that? It's crazy. All right. So the person that's more so focusing on the ascension, the one that has the open heart chakra, has many options. Has possibly been able to overcome some sort of illusion or confusion of where their path is meant to go here. If this Emperor and this Empress isn't meant to be together, because the truth is, someone's having a victory and the other person feels discontent, feeling left behind, then there's conflict there. All right, let's look at the financial constraints. I'm feeling like this could be one's career taken off. Sagittarius in the 10th house. Sagittarius' energy is meant to explore, to expand, to grow, to be adventurous, not to be stagnant with someone else's energy, right? So financial constraints is the Four of Pentacles. There's a heavy need to hold on to finances at this time. All right. 10 of Cups. And to focus more so on the energy of love. King of Pentacles. To focus on the stability of the foundation first. All right. Because the Four of Pentacles is, again, pertaining to one's accomplishments within the emotional state first. Before the energy of materialistic things come along. So there's this community of people here that are more so watching over this, seeing what's going on here. Now I'm seeing 3 women on this card. Okay. And the only 3 that came out here is going to be the 3 of Pentacles. And where the huge jump took place to the 10. So whatever anyone is doing here, collaborating with whoever it is that they're doing to build this stability, I feel this Knight of Cups is the one that is envious of this journey that's taking place. They feel left behind. What's going on with the community and what's positive coming out of this energy? Okay. Got it. So this specific community of people could be the ones that are trying to have someone collaborate and take them away from their person. It's almost like, come this way, come work with us. See how I just spoke about the energy of obsession, of feeling codependent upon someone's energy, feeling like they're envious and or jealous over someone? It happens to be because their person is super focused, isn't worried about the energy of the heart space right now, because this person is focused on long-term stability. All right, and then it comes up that they have an opportunity being presented. I don't see this person looking back at this codependent energy. And the codependency can definitely be where the financial constraints are. And how someone needs to really open up and move in the energy of love. With the open heart chakra, this is what they're manifesting. With the many options that are being presented at this time. Okay? So, what's going on with the hostilities then? Yeah, I'm definitely seeing heavy heart chakra energy here. Alright, so seems to be of significance where someone needs to focus more so on love rather than stability. There's a push and pull energy is what it's giving me. Okay? There's this push and pull, so it's creating some sort of hostility in the energy. What Sabian symbol was I reading out? Because I'm feeling this energy and I'll read it out for you guys. Just a second. Okay, here it was. The Sabian symbol for where the North Node is in Aries, moving at the 6th degree, or moving towards the 6th degree, spoke about crystallization of a life purpose. The desire to establish oneself as a unique person. And it said particular drive and focus. The desire to individuate is expressed as single-pointedness of focus towards a particular aim. We must convince our fellows that we are not their enemy and find an aspect of who we are that meets with society's requirements of us. And we must also convince ourselves that we can find a way authentically to fit in. The regressive pulling back into non-individualization within the vast womb of nature, it's kind of giving me this energy here with the Empress, must be resisted, and the force of resistance is the urge to become different. Our sense of differentiation first awakens at the level of family and tribe. It's giving this. All right, and it says this can be culture operating on the principle of exclusion. And one blood, one land, one people. And so we take on conventional behaviors, beliefs, and practices. However, our yearning to be expressive as an individual focuses as a drive to achieve our own special goals and have our own special attitudes to life. So if your person sees that you're driven and you're ambitious and you're going towards your goals, it's going to cause impolarity, this opposition to them wanting to be envious because they're not on the same frequency. All right? Let's take a look. See? And this is where they're feeling left behind, because whoever the third party is, which is going to be more so the community of people that are seeking, ones that are really focused on this opportunity, that came out with this energy here. Yes, it might be a little obsessive, right? That someone's going after this opportunity. And more so, remaining cold to the energy of the love. You see the heart buried behind this little, it's like it's caged up, right? But it's because the energy that's causing the hostility, there's no equal give and take here pertaining to the family and friends dynamic. This is where the sudden change is happening. The Tower card is going to be the energy of the storm warning. And what I said, one is invested here in a specific creative project, could be a message that comes through to the Emperor's energy, which makes the Emperor feel in lack. There's no equal give and take here, or this is exactly what's needed during the time of this unexpected change. So whereas we're speaking about the North Node and Aries energy here, and what I just read out to you guys, it's Libra season. It's time for the feminine to take over and to birth new things and bring their ideas to fruition. So the feminines now have this power behind them. I explained this in today's reading for the energy check-in, that Mars is in Cancer. That's feminine energy. That's within the emotional state, right? So there seems to be in polarity some sort of push and pull type of energy. All right, let's look at the door to romance. I feel like others are being forced to move forward independently to focus on goals first. All right, but there seems to be where love is being left behind at this time, where we're in Libra season. It's all about love. There's this pull in between. Do you want to go after your career in partnership, or do you want to focus on your love life in partnership? I'm seeing others choosing to go single-handedly, focusing on harvesting their own goals. Split the deck, that's where the passion is. So if the passion is missing in romance, then you're not going to find it. You're not going to have it because the other person is not on their path, right? Let's see. Hierophants, Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So the message, because the messengers are here, all right, the message is there's a focus on elevation right now. Spiritually. Okay? There it is. It came out in earlier spread. So the same energy is coming out for you, Pisces. That's interesting because we were speaking more so about Vesta's energy being in Virgo, and Vesta's in opposition to your sign, Pisces. So this happens to be happening in your house of relationships. We'll get into that in a second. All right, but this is the energy I'm feeling, you guys. All right, let's pull a crystal and see what's going to be the best crystal for Pisces to use for the month of October. But this is what it's given. All right, the energy, at least. Lots of hostilities, lots of envy, lots of deception. Those going on journeys, those dealing with financial constraints. There seems to be where others are moving in the energy of love, and your other person is like, you're leaving me behind. All right. Come on now. Pisces. Best crystal to use for Pisces. Let's find out. Split the deck, Agarine and Pink Sapphire on the bottom. Alright, so impeccability, solidarity is Agarine's energy, and forgiveness is Pink Sapphire. It's back out here. Integrity, solidarity, impeccability, reliability, and consistency is of significance here. All right. Down on the bottom is Espresso Team Garnet with charm and charisma, shining and sparkling, being a brilliance, beacon of confidence that inspires others. And technically, Pisces, you are meant to inspire other people. Okay. So let's look at number 1. It says Agarine helps pull us out of our emotions and place us firmly in the well of our strengths. Meditation with the stone can assist in showing us how far we have come on our journey. It encourages us to embody all that we have learned and reclaim our power. So I'm looking back at the Emperor energy. It's about reclaiming power right now. Coming back into your strengths. All right. Special Team Garnet. All right, meditation with the stone might be challenging because its energy feels that of a bossy cheerleader. The stone is a must for building and finding your self-confidence, personal power, and creativity. Espresso Team Garnet asks you to stand up straight, hold your head high, and stretch your shit. Stretch your stuff. But all right, so it's a matter of your confidence right now, and I'm feeling like there's a lack of confidence with someone in this reading, and it could be your partner. All right, so let's get into the transits, see what's going on for Pisces. That Emperor wanted to stay out there. That Emperor wanted to stay right there. All right, let's take a look. All right, so Pisces, we already know Saturn and Neptune are in your first house. It's been here for a while now. They're both in retrograde. All right, since the very end of June and in the beginning of July is where these retrogrades have started. So here we are at the end of September, heading into October. And you've got Saturn going direct really soon. So whatever has been happening pertaining to the discipline taking place, the structure within yourself and how you're meant to, present yourself out to other people, and how you as a person have been really focusing on your responsibilities. All right. Here is where you are definitely persevering. All right. But slow and steady. All right. You're not in a rush to go anywhere. You got Neptune in your sign still, which is in your domicile. You are very imaginative at this time. But it being in review, there could be lots of illusions happening where you feel confused about what direction you want to head in here, who you want to be with, what you want to do for career. Are you expanding in the right area? Just focus on your self-care at this time is what I would say. Your image being of importance. And you more so making sure that when Saturn goes direct, you're ready to step out into the world to show who the hell you are as a person. I always tell you guys this. So Aries in the second house is where you are healing right now. So your core wound happens to be pertaining to your financial constraints that came out in the deck. Your money, your values, your possessions, your confidence, your self-esteem. Anything that more so makes you feel connected to the energy of love. All right. So the North Node in Aries, this is your opportunity to go towards this destiny, right? It's that door to romance is there. Maybe you need to open yourself up a little bit more and have it be where you're not so focused on career all the time. Could be. All right. But this is your destiny in the second house. It pertains to a value. It pertains to money. If that's what you want, that's what you're going to go for. There's no one that can stand in your way. All right. Full moon in Aries happens on October 17th, which is in your second house. So anything coming to a completion, something will be illuminated where either you need to release something that's no longer serving you, or something is going to come to culmination and it's going to take off. All right. It's whether it's the midpoint here of the moon cycle for specifically your second house. Is it working for you or is it not? Clearly. All right. I'm letting everyone know about Venus that goes retrograde next year, March 1st of 2025, which happens to be more so taking place in Aries, and it's going to retrograde back into the sign of Pisces. So Venus for you, moving back into your first house, this is going to heavily be pertaining to your beauty, your body, your image. Do not wear a mask. If you want to work on your body, I would start now. Create structure within how you take care of your body, right? Do some more walking, do some exercising, all right? You may want to change your hair. You want to change your look. I don't know. Something's going to come up for you in, March 1st through the April 12th energy of next year. All right. Now, Venus happening more so in retrograde in your second house. You're going to have a review of finances. All right, so financial constraints is basically saying focus on saving your money right now because it's going to be a rainy day, meaning from the 1st through the 12th of April next year, you're going to have difficulties in the house of self and in the house of your money. All right, that's that. Taurus in your third house of communication. So there is this energy where Taurus at its fall and Uranus and Taurus at its fall, not comfortable there, not working with its most strength. It is you're having a hard time possibly communicating. All right, maybe you're shut off. Maybe you are this Queen of Swords energy, and where you're more so feeling like I have to focus on my money. I'm not open to love at this time, and it's affecting your partnerships. All right, so maybe there's something while Uranus is in retrograde, which happened on the 1st of September, won't be up until January, beginning of the year, where it's going to go direct, where you're going to have a chance to see why weren't you being more sociable with other people? Where can you change? Where can you share ideas of how you've overcome and, created structure within yourself to be able to present yourself out a certain way so that you have new opportunities for opportunities just more so being presented pertaining to your finances. All right, this could mean that you have to short travel. This could mean that you're holding business meetings, meaning that your communication is more so on point at this time. There could be where this period is going to help you transform yourself, discipline yourself, and prepare for the changes for when you step into January. You're presented out with the way that you speak in the proper way, especially if you're holding businesses and things like that, like business meetings. All right. Gemini in your fourth house of home, comfort, divine feminine energy. It is your Imam Koli, so it's your inner healing that has to take place here. And where Jupiter in Gemini is at its detriment, Jupiter wants you to expand. Wants you to expand more of your divine feminine energy, that loving, that caring, that passionate, loving side that is provided to your partner, whoever it is. All right. You could definitely be doing something expansive from the home environment pertaining to your career, because I'm seeing the opposing energy here, and we'll get there in a second, but Pallas is in Sagittarius at this time in your 10th house, meaning you're gaining some sort of wisdom and knowledge in your career, and it's opposing Jupiter and Gemini in your 4th house. So whatever is happening where you're supposed to be expanding, it probably feels 10 times bigger than what it really needs to be. That will be in retrograde on October 9th. All right, so Jupiter sextiled over to Chiron in Aries, which is your 2nd house, sextile into your 4th house. This is going to be where divine feminine energy is tapping in. All right, although you have Aries in your 2nd, it's because you're in North Node energy. You're thriving towards your finances, but it also wants you to focus on what are your values pertaining to love, right? You have to expand that area if it pertains to your home and your comfort. All right. You can't just always be all about money, money, money. You've got to tap into your feminine abilities. All right. That's that. Now, Cancer in the 5th house is your house of pleasure, love, creativity, self-expression. This is your children. Here is where Mars is in Cancer. So you could feel like the masculine pertaining to what makes you happy. And it could be a hobby, right? It could be that you're moving very impulsively in the house of pleasure, love, and creativity. Your creativity overshadowing the energy of your love life. Okay? So you feel that the way that you self-express is more important than what you have going on pertaining to you and your partner. That's what it's looking like. All right? Now, Mars pre-shadow retrograde period starts on October the 4th, which is this upcoming Friday. And this energy is going to go through all of October, all of November, up until we hit the actual retrograde phase that happens in the sign of Leo on December the 6th. Now, when the retrograde happens, Mars will be then in the 6th house, pertaining to your health and hard work. You are already moving impulsively way too quickly with whatever you've got going on with this hobby. It's going to feel like 10 times more when it's heading into Leo in the 6th house when it is direct. When it goes retrograde, you're going to have a review of why are you working so hard? Why are you not facing that there's issues pertaining to your children, to your love life. You're overly doing it with your pleasurable items or whatever it may be that has you so attached to your possessions or your finances, things like this, right? So it's going to say you need to slow down a little bit. All right. That's what that retrograde is going to do for you in your house of hard work. But then when it retrogrades back into the fifth, it will go direct again. And I feel there will be a lesson learned there. There was meant for you to slow down so that you can come back and focus on the energy of your love life and balancing the way that you want to move forward pertaining to your self-expressiveness and your hobbies, as well as your children. And then when you get back into the health and hard work, you would understand that you were going way too hard where it may have been affecting your health overall and the way that you were meant to remain in equilibrium within your mind, your body, as well as in your spirit. All right? You'll be more of service to people in a positive way rather than impulsively moving through. This can be like coworkers or like, what the hell's wrong with that person? Why the fuck are they acting like that? That's what this is. All right? Virgo in the 7th house. This is your opposing energy, right? This is where we have Vesta in Virgo at this time. So this is the asteroid of spirituality in opposition to what's happening for you with Saturn and Neptune and Pisces in your first house. You automatically, Pisces, have this very like spiritual essence to yourself. All right. Neptune is giving you this loving, compassionate, and spiritual type of vibe where Saturn is like, wait a minute, we need to bring structure around this, right? Vesta is wanting you to tap into that inner spark. What have you been sacrificing towards? Where have you been devoting your time and not paying more so attention to your relationships? Maybe you're fully in the energy of a contract that you can't seem to get out of. And it seems to be pertaining to wherever is tapping base with your house of money and, your hobbies. That's where your most time is going here. Okay? So, one second. What's this doing here? Libra is your 8th house, and this is where the sun is shining at this time. All right, you have Mercury in Libra. All right, well, everyone has Mercury in Libra right now, just meaning it's in your 8th house of transformation. All right, you've got the sun in Libra, which is the energy of your life purpose. You have the sun in Libra, Mercury in Libra, Juno in Libra, Lilith in Libra, South Node in Libra. South Node is saying you have some sort of karmic challenge that you're dealing with here pertaining to your deep emotional feelings. Maybe there's something you need to work with here. There's some type of fear that you have to overcome. And it happens to be that you have the fear of being attached or codependent to other people's money, other people's resources. Because that's what the 8th house is all about. It speaks about debt, whether that be emotional, financial, spiritual, however you want to look at it, right? But this is where the new moon solar eclipse takes place for you, October 2nd, and something is going to massively change here. All right. So sun in Libra will ingress into Scorpio on October 2nd. Mercury in Libra will ingress into Scorpio on October 13th. All right. And then we are going to be then tapping into the energy of the 9th house, which is all about higher learning, spirituality, foreign travels. All right. And this energy that's here now pertaining to Venus in Scorpio will ingress into Sagittarius by the 17th. All right. So you're going to have Mercury and Venus together for what? 4 days. Those are energies of communication, travel. Could definitely be where kind of getting like whatever contract that needs to be looked over or whatever. This is what you're tapping into here. All right. Venus in Scorpio is giving that obsessive type of energy that we talked about earlier. It's like you feel that you're attached to whatever this is. And it's like, do you really want to move forward with this energy? Are you going to be stuck with this? Are you going to continue to ignore the areas and where you're being called to look back at? All right. Before the retrograde in Mars actually happens. All right. But let's get there in a second. All right. So heavy emphasis on Libra right now in your house of transformation. Again, the communication you need is coming through, which is the Ace of Swords, right? It came out saying that someone wants to give you an opportunity, wants to offer you something here. All right. The sun in Libra is shining on your 8th house right now. It happens to be where you have the ability to tap into your deep emotional feelings and face the fears of overcoming death, emotional loss, things like this. Juno is offering you some sort of partnership and or marriage pertaining to this area in your chart. Lilith is giving you the power and the vengeance and the revenge to go after it. And the South Node is saying, listen, there's some sort of karmic challenge happening here. There's this equal push and pull energy from your second house to your eighth house. What are you doing? Right? Now, again, it will change. Solar eclipse is going to make some sort of massive change happen in the energy unexpectedly. All right? It's coming. Now, Venus being in Scorpio, where it ingresses on the 17th, tapping in with the energy of the full moon that takes place in Aries in your second house on the same day, is where this Venus whole out of bounds thing is coming up by the end of the month. So anything pertaining to your finances, your values, anything pleasurable, if it feels like a relationship, something pertaining to your beauty, your love, is going to be over the top, acting out of character in the energy of the ninth house. This is going to be where you feel like you have many options pertaining to love, possibly, because Venus will be there. All right, but then Venus is going to, again, ingress into your 10th house. So this could be pertaining to your career. It's like, screw the whole love thing. It's like, I'm attracted to my career at this time, my public image, my reputation, anything that feels like I'm stepping back into my masculine energy. All right. Now, Palace is here once again. So anything that draws your attention pertaining to wisdom and knowledge, that's what you're going to be sticking to. Period. That's it. There's nothing else going on right now. Pluto's in retrograde in Capricorn in your 11th house. It's going to go direct on October 10th. It's going to go direct on October 11th, the day after the first quarter moon that happens in Capricorn on the 10th. Once again, the new moon happens in your house of transformation, which is your 8th house. And by the 11th, and by the 10th of October, you're going to see here the first quarter moon. Where have you been investing? Where are you showing potential? Your commitment here is being tested pertaining to the house of companions, those that you're collaborating with, those that you see are aligning more so with the energy of groups of people that you're surrounded with, whoever you're working with here. It seems to be this is the people that are helping you with structure. Capricorn is structure, right? That are helping you with the structure that's happening within your first house. That's spirituality. These are people that you are expanding with. All right? Take it as it resonates, you guys. Nothing happening right now in your 12th house. So there's nothing blocking your subconscious state at all. Nothing. There's nothing blocking your imagination. There's nothing blocking you being inspiring to other people. And people see you more so in the spotlight right now. You're taking off. But when Pluto heads back into Aquarius' energy, you better be careful. That's going to happen on November 19th. So this is where right before Mars goes in retrograde, Pluto's going to step back into Aquarius and start transforming the energy of your subconscious state, right? It's going to say, okay, you didn't utilize those qualities of imagination and getting creative. What are you going to do now? And here's where you'll be tested for real. Because then the transformation will start taking place. Instead of you transforming the people that you're surrounded by, now it's going to transform you in your subconscious state. Why aren't you seeing clearly? Where's your vision for the future? That's what this is. All right? So I think that's all I have for you guys. We went from the 1st to the 12th house. The most significant happening here in the month of October is going to be that new moon solar eclipse that takes place in Libra. The same energy happened. Go back to October of 2023. It happened, I believe, on October 17th. And at that time, Venus was a heavy significance to those transits that were taking place. Those eclipses in that month of October. It happened to be that on October, was it 14th or 17th? One of those 2 days. I want to say it was the 14th. October 14th, there was a new moon solar eclipse in Libra. Same energy pertaining to transformation. And then there was another full moon lunar eclipse on October 28th. That happened in Taurus. Both ruled by Venus. All right. And Venus went retrograde last year in Leo in the 6th house. So what was going on pertaining to hard work back then? Same shit coming up this year. That's what this is. It's almost like the way that these eclipses work, they test you. And they say, okay, we gave you an opportunity to change back in 2023. Did you not change? Because now it's going to happen again. But this time it's in different energy. We're no longer in this whole polarity of Aries and Libra. This is the last solar eclipse that's happening in Libra. This is part of your transformation. You have to go through this. There is no other way around it. Okay? Love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there. Bye.